As the Maharaja wanted time on the decision of a session, he decided to have a standstill agreement with both countries. This agreement was made in telegrams on the 12th August 1947, which was signed by Pakistan only. No agreement was executed with India. Pakistan, on the other hand, was using pressure tactics to ensure Kashmir ascends to them. They were hitting the state with an economic blockade. The state was dependent on imports for major necessities of life. Most importantly, cloth, petrol, salt and rice. Payment for imports had already been made in most cases, but supplies were held up and lack of petrol immobilized the state's internal transport. When all else failed, Pakistan resorted to exporting what it does best: terrorism. New Delhi received information about the ongoing assault on Kashmir via two sources on the morning of October 24, 1947. First, from General Gracie of Pakistan Army, who communicated to General Lockhart, and secondly, from R.L. Batra, the Deputy Prime Minister of Jammu and Kashmir, to Nehru. Batra carried a message from the Maharaja which requested military assistance and proposed a cession to India. Delhi created an emergency committee under Lord Mountbatten to ensure a speedy response. Overruling several apprehensions and so-called operational risks expressed by the two British service chiefs, General Lockhart and Air Marshal Elmhurst, foremost among them being the vulnerability of any air-landed forces at an unsanitized and unprotected airfield in Srinagar, India took the most decisive military decision. That is, to order an Indian brigade to be immediately flown to Srinagar. The Indian army was further ordered that formations be prepared to march north for Jammu's defense and the garrisons of Poonch and Rajouri. Meher Chand Mahajan recalled the meeting with Prime Minister Nehru and Home Minister Sardar Patel on October 26, 1947. He wrote in his autobiography, Looking Back, published in 1963, "Give us the army, take a session and give whatever powers you want to give to the Popular Party, but the army must fly to Srinagar this evening. Otherwise I will go and negotiate the terms with Mr. Muhammad Ali Jinnah, as the city of Srinagar must be saved." While Sardar Ibrahim, with ever-growing political influence, went on to establish a second provisional government at Palandri under his leadership, and the rebel army became his army. If the intention was to help the Muslims of Jammu, then the question that must be asked is, why was the attack not carried out from Sialkot, which is less than 30 miles from Jammu, or from the side of Punjab, which provides easy access to Jammu province? Why were the tribes sent towards Muzaffarabad, Uri, Baramulla and Srinagar, where Muslims were in a great majority and there were no communal disturbances? Neither Jinnah nor other Muslim leaguers condemned the communal violence in Jammu or criticized the Maharaja for failing to control the violence. It was only after the Pakistani government realized that Maharaja Hari Singh was not going to ascend to Pakistan that they launched this cowardly assault on Kashmir.